Good morning. Happy day after Halloween. We survived the day. Barely. Today the kids are a little subdued, which is kind of nice for a change. We'll see how they are when they come back from library. But this morning they were pretty calm. Yesterday they were a little they're excited. But today they kind of came in and just put their name up and just kind of zombied over to read. I didn't really have to tell them anything, which was kind of nice. Some of our buses were running late, so I couldn't take attendance right away, so I needed to do that a little while ago, before I forgot. Today, I was going to start our next chapter of Go Math, but I thought I don't want to start it now because then we don't have it again until Monday. So I might as well just start chapter 4 on Monday. So we're going to be graphing Halloween candy for part of our math, and also it's the 50th day of school, and I didn't even know because it's just going all the time, and I don't even keep track of the days anymore. In first grade, we were very religious about how many days we've been in school, and I just haven't been keeping up on it because I'm just trying to make it sometimes, honestly. So that's what today's going to be for math. We'll do iReady. They're at library now. We'll have snack, and I found some Reese's Puffs Bats cereal. So it's perfect for our bat snack. So we may do that tomorrow for snack. Today I think I'll do something real simple, just something I can pass out really fast. Yesterday we didn't have snack. I told the kids we're not going to have snack on Halloween because you're going to have so much stuff. So I may just give them a cookie today as a treat and not really snack. And I have one student that can't really have a lot of sugar, so she can have some crackers or something. But I need to get rid of some of the Halloween stuff. I don't know if you can see it on my back table back there. You probably can't. I think it's behind my baskets. But I have like 4 boxes of cookies still. So they may be getting sent home with little snack packages on Friday to take home. Yeah. Okay, let me show you my shoes today. These are brand new, and they're really cute, and they're from Maurice's, and I don't know what I was thinking because you should never wear brand new shoes with no socks because I'm already starting to get sores on my feet, and it's only been like an hour and a half. So let me show you my shoes real quick, and then I'll show you the rest of my outfit. Look how cute these moccasins are. Aren't they cute? They're very cute, and I think they're leather. But the little, I don't know, I think where they're attached, the stitching is like rubbing on my feet, like really bad. So I need to put something as a barrier, like some bandages or something, because my little feeties are getting little red spots on them and rubbing. And before I get blisters, I want to do a preemptive strike and not get those blisters. Okay, today I'm wearing a denim dress from Old Navy and some black capri leggings from Walmart. I have this cute little owl necklace, I think from Cato. These earrings came from Old Navy. This is from my birthday, and this is from my birthday. This is from Maurice's. There was a set of rings that came on a card. And this, I believe, is from Cato. Probably. I've had this for a while. And then I redid my nails. You may have seen all of these except for my pinkies. I redid my pinkies today. I took off the candy corn ones, and I just put the black ones on, obviously, because you can see them. But these, I had changed all of these because they were looking really bad. And then I kept the candy corn ones for this and this, but then those were looking really bad, like it was flaking off the edges, and I'm like, ugh. So then I just had these candy corn ones, and I thought, it's not Halloween anymore. Let's take those off and put the black ones on. So I've got a whole new set of nails now. Pretty cool. I like them. Alrighty, and it's a pretty simple outfit today. And then my headband from Amazon, because my hair was up in that wig yesterday, and then today I was like, I don't really feel like redoing it, so I just kind of smoothed it down, used my hair dryer to kind of make the back look a little better, and then put this on because I think it looks okay. Okay, I'm going to back up so you can see the whole thing, and then I'm going to go eat my biscuits and gravy breakfast bowl that I got. I'll tell you if it's good. I haven't had this one before. It looks good. It's Jimmy Dean. I didn't get the great value because they didn't have one in that when I went to Walmart, but it should be good. I have a different lipstick on now, too. This is, I'll have to find it because I don't remember what it's called. I used to wear this all the time last year, and then I switched to that pink one, and now it's fall, and it's looking darker and gloomier, so I'm going to a darker lipstick, but I will show you what this is. I want to say it's butter something, but like I said, I will show you what it is because I have it in my bag at my desk, so I'll chat with you about it when I get back to my desk, but for now I'm going to show you my outfit. All right, let's go get my breakfast, shall we? I'm sure you're thrilled. I've been going around trying to take down all the Halloween decorations that I had out. Some of them are just fall, like my little pumpkin people. I feel like these This little person can stay out. And this little pumpkin here can stay out. But I took down my Frankenstein lantern things that I got from Target. And I took down my little like trick or treat sign and stuff like that. Putting my shoes down. And yes, I think that's about it. Okay, I've got the lipstick that I use. It's this brand NYX or NYX. And it's the butter type, very smooth. And here is the color. But I really like it. Feels good on your lips. It's very moisturizing. Oh, I showed this in a video like last year. I like how it clicks when you close it. And the lid clicks. So you know it's down and it's on good. So you're not going to get lipstick all inside your purse or your makeup bag. Because that's happened to me before and it's not a pleasant experience. Not at all. Alright, I'm going to get eating my biscuits and gravy breakfast. Take my antibiotic. I only have 2 days left, so hopefully all this nasty sinus infection will be a thing of the past and stay that way. And then I need to get myself together for the rest of the day. So I will check back in with you later if I can. We may have inside recess because it's been raining here. So I'm hoping that we don't because it'll be in our classrooms, which stinks because it's always, always, always for us. So I hope that they figure out a new thing for us. We've given them suggestions, the administration. We've said, hey, what about here? What about here? So I'm sure it's not something they think about all the time because it doesn't really affect them. But it's not really fair, honestly, for second grade to always get stuck in their classrooms with recess because there's not a lot you can do and the kids need to get out of the room. All right, I'm going to eat my breakfast and I'll try to catch back up with you later. Okay, update. This is pretty good. I probably wouldn't want to eat it every day. It's a little odd. I mean, I have a certain like flavor of biscuits and gravy that I kind of have in my head. I don't know. It's just a little different than what I'm used to. It's pretty good still, though. I needed to add just a tiny bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, but that's just my taste. So I would recommend you try it if you like biscuits and gravy. You will probably enjoy this. It's kind of nice for a change because they didn't have the regular kind that I normally get. So yeah, you might want to try it. It's only like a couple dollars. So not bad for breakfast, and it holds you for quite a while. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, I'm gonna need some prayer. We're halfway through the day. Kids are at lunch, then they have outside recess unless it rains. Please, Lord, let's have outside recess. And then we're going to learn about bats. And the students who have not finished their spider book, and there are many that just need to glue a few things, will finish that. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, and pickles time. So we're going to get that whipped out. We made a candy graph that was super cool. Let me show it to you. It's on the board, and I already got all of them hung in the hallway. It's so cool. I took down the monsters and the spiders and the place value cakes. Let me show you that too. So here are the monsters where we sequenced, and they got to make their monster. There are the addition spiders that we made, and the place value cakes. And then over here, we graphed the kind of Halloween candy that people got. I got to make this cool thing, and it's on the wall in the hallway. My ever lovely, helpful new custodian friend erased all of the points for teachers versus students. In an effort to be helpful and clean, I suppose, but I went, hey, our points are gone, guys. And they're like, yeah. And I said, I didn't do that. So I think our custodian erased it. I don't know why, because she hasn't erased anything else before. She just cleans whatever's like smudgy on here. Like this. Can you see the blue shadows from when I did the graphing? So she's never erased anything before. And I'm like, I don't want you to mess with my board, please. I leave stuff up there if I need it for the next day. I erase everything that I don't need. So she's welcome to clean what's been erased. But, I was keeping a running total. So that wasn't cool. So I think I need to put a sign that says, please do not erase. Because she's wonderful and I don't want to offend her. I have never had any trouble with anyone ever erasing my board. Now, when they clean, they bump things around a little bit, so the things on my board are a little disheveled when I come in. Sorry, I'm getting actual lunch. Are you proud of me? I'm actually eating lunch today. Not just having breakfast for the entire day. Yeah. So I'm having, I shouldn't put that on there, grilled chicken marinara with Parmesan. Yeah. These are good. They take 4 minutes in the microwave, and it's a bowl, and then the sauce is in the bottom, and you just dump it. Dump this into the sauce, because it's like a steamer basket. Kind of cool. And then you mix it up. And it usually, for me, needs a little bit of salt. Not a lot, just a little. But it's got broccoli and some pasta and some chicken. And this one was starting to look a little freezer burned, so it's about time I ate it. It's been in my freezer for a little bit. Probably since the 3rd week of school. So I thought it was probably time. Alright, I'm doing something kind of special tomorrow. And I will show you then. But I brought my little rolly cart again with a box of goodies for that. And I will share all about it tomorrow, so stay tuned. You'll get to see that coming very soon for you on the video. It'll be another day for me. I think I'm going to relax here. We're going to start learning about bats, and we're going to do this acrostic bat poem. It's in Eekkk Boer's Bats product on TpT, and I will try to remember to link it below here for you, because I love to share the things that I'm doing. And I did find the candy graphing resource. I had gotten that from a colleague. She just gave me a copy because it was a freebie. And I was like, I wonder if that's on TpT. I bet it is. And I bet it's a freebie because she generally gets freebies. So I looked on there and I found it so I could show the kids on the board. Sorry, I'm taking my slippers off. They're making my feet hot. Kids are like, why are you wearing slippers? I'm like, look at what my shoes are doing. They're like, oh. I said, yeah, I think I need some Band-Aids. So I said, I don't want my owies to get any worse. My feet are feeling a lot better after not wearing the shoes that were rubbing on them. But I think I'm going to have to scrounge up a few Band-Aids to put on the top part of my foot so that I can wear these to the car later. But it's okay. And I probably should put like a piece of something inside the actual shoe for the next time I wear them. Or maybe wear socks. That might be smart. But anyway, I was saying about the candy graphing. Sorry, squirrels. I will, since I found it on TpT, I will link that below as well, which you won't want to use it now because it'll be a little bit late. Well, maybe not. It won't be that much late for you because they can probably remember the kinds of candy that they got. But if you want like a little kind of a, here, let's do something that's kind of outside the box that we haven't done, then that would be kind of cool. And it makes a neat little display too. So we'll be learning about bats today. I'm going to have to dig up my bat books, which are in my little October things. You can't really see them behind the microwave. Oh, there we go. Those are all of my like themed monthly drawers that have seasonal things in them for writing and mostly writing and reading because my math things are over there in the other thing of drawers. Can you see them? You've seen them before. There they are, right there with the blue paper on it. Right there. There. Yeah, I'm not so coordinated today, am I? Sorry about that. Trying to be helpful, and it might not be so helpful for you. So, hope you followed that. I'm going to grab my salt real quick. To coin Ashley Peters, I have a Hot Mess Express going on back here behind my desk. And I'm not too proud to share because I'm sure a lot of us are having the struggle of keeping everything tidy because we just kind of shove stuff wherever. Look at this, all my Halloween stuff. It's all back here behind my desk, kind of causing mayhem. A little bit of mayhem, plus my back counter's looking a little bad. All that stuff I need to go through. And my desk as well, looking a little piled. I keep my basic work area where my computer goes pretty clean, but the rest of it gets a little gnarly because I don't have time to do a lot of cleaning. I do tidy up this little area, but I tend to stack things. I'm a stacker. I need to stop and get stuff put away. So my friend next door here, I think one of her children had a dentist appointment, so she's gone this afternoon. So I caught her sub, who has subbed for us a jillion times. She used to be a teacher here, and like she taught in kindergarten when this building was like, still had kindergarten in it. It was a long time ago. So she's been retired for a long time, but she still loves to be with the kids sometimes. So I told her, I said, oh, I let, so-and-so know, Mrs. So-and-so, that you were welcome to send anybody over here if you needed to today. And the kids were kind of lined up getting ready to go to lunch. And I said, but I'm sure you won't need to send any of these people because they're very lovely people. And they were just kind of like, so hopefully that'll be good. She has subbed over there before and she knows the score. People don't give her crap. So She's a good sub. She knows where to draw the line. And they know not to push the line because she'll tell them. Okay, so I need to pull out my bat books. And that's pretty much the rest of our day. Be working on some bat things. And then I have the bat fact file thing ready for them to start on. And we'll just be working through that for the next 2 days. And then the beginning of next week too, because Wednesday is our field trip to a nature center where we will be learning about echolocation. So I wanted kids to have a lot of background knowledge about bats, which most of them already do from last year, because I personally did bats in my classroom in first grade as well. But not all of them may remember that. So we'll get them all up to speed so they'll all have the same information. And that'll be great. And I told you I had a bat snack. Let me show you what I found. How perfect is this? I thought this was so cool. So I thought about like making the bat poo, but that's like chocolate covered raisins. And I'm like, that's really basically sugar. And, well, this is probably sugar too, but at least there's a few vitamins in there, artificial. But, and then I was thinking about those bat brownies, but honestly, those are expensive for 22 students. And I spent a lot of money on this class already. So I'm trying to kind of pare it down a little. Trying to spend more money on like classroom transformation things that are more sustainable, like I can use them year to year, rather than these kind of things. But this was only $2.50 at Target. And I thought, oh, I wasn't even looking. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Caitlin, look, it's bats. She's like, oh yeah, that's great. So this will be our batty snack for tomorrow. I think the kiddos will enjoy that. I'm so glad it stopped raining. I cannot even tell you how much better I feel that it stopped raining, so that my little squirrely kids can go outside and run off some of the squirrel. But honestly, they haven't been very super loud today. There are just a few that started kind of getting their energy back. And I'm like, okay, it's getting too loud. We need to tone it down and get your work done. So most of them got their candy graphing thing done in a fairly timely manner. Some of them took the whole stinking time, even though I had another thing for them to do, because it's the 50th day of school. And I had a 50th day of school book for them to do. And it was like, here, let's just do as much as we have time for. But I'm like, I feel like some of you should have gotten done a little faster. But I don't know, I think they're kind of tired. So I didn't really push it too much. I did kind of encourage them, like, okay, we need to get this done before lunch. Like, you got to get this, like, out in the hallway before lunch. We're not going to work on it anymore after lunch. We're done. Don't have time to go back and do more stuff. So, yeah. That's something that they can work on. The 50th day book is something they can work on during ketchup, mustard, mayo, and pickles time too. So when they're done with their spider book, they need to read for AR, because they all got new library books today because it was library day, so no excuses. Then they can work on their spider book. If they're done with that, they can work on their 50th day book, which will be wonderful, and hopefully we'll keep them occupied so I can do what I need to do. And we're going to have to kind of stop early because we have counseling today, which is awesome because I don't have to stay in the room. It's 30 minutes that I can go do something should I desire. So I may just go out in the hallway there and sit on the bench and get some things printed for next week, because I already have my lesson plans done for the most part. I don't think I have my math lessons put in. No, I think I did switch them because I took off the math lessons for this week and just pushed them to next week. Found out I'm way far ahead. I'm farther ahead than a lot of people. And I'm like, well, I didn't scrimp on anything. I did every lesson, and I did one lesson a day. I didn't double up on anything. So I'm not sure how that happened, unless maybe they stopped during conference week for testing and things. I don't really know. I never stopped math. We never took a break at all. I'm taking a break this week because it just didn't work out very well a couple of days. I'm like, well, might as well just start the new chapter with the new concepts on a fresh new week, away from Halloween, away from all the extra, away from all the crazy and the sugar. Yes. Okay, it is time for me to go get my kiddos and take them to recess. So I may be able to check back with you later and let you know how it's going. Hi, I survived to the end of the day. Sometimes that's all you can do is make it to the end of the day. My students did a really good job in their bat acrostic poems, and I will show those to you in just a minute. I'm finishing up my lunch that I never really got to eat much of because I ran out of time, which happens a lot. I was able to give the 100 fact subtraction test, which I need the data for tomorrow to group students for Power Hour math interventions. And I think I only have about 7 left to grade. It's looking a little scary though, friends. Looking a little scary. So that just means we need to do a little more work on that. The afternoon was a little rough, not necessarily with my class, but with the class next door where their teacher had a substitute in the afternoon. And a couple of the students were not showing their best selves. And when they came over here, one of them wasn't being so hot with me either. So I ended up calling the office and asking for the AP to come remove the student. So that was fun. And then that student had problems the rest of the afternoon, even would not go to the bus. They would not go to the bus and load the bus. So, fun times. But that finally got taken care of, and the buses were able to leave with all the students they were supposed to have. So I feel bad for my teacher next door here. When she comes in tomorrow, she's going to hear a lot about this student, I'm sure. It has nothing to do with her and everything to do with him. But what are you going to do? You know, some kids have just honestly horrific stories from their lives. And it explains their behavior, but it doesn't excuse their behavior. So it's, even though you know things about a student's past, it's still very difficult to deal with that kind of behavior all the time. So I don't know what the answer is, but there's got to be something we can do that will benefit all students. Because these students that have lots of behavior issues and lots of emotional trauma are taking a lot of time away from the students that are here to learn. And I feel like there's got to be something that we can do to fix that situation for all of the students so that it's equitable for everyone. Yep, and then I'm just extra thankful that I don't have that kind of student in my classroom this year. I really am grateful. I have some squirrels, but I don't have that. They're not that severe. So that's a blessing. It's a blessing from the day. Yeah, and I want to go show you their bat acrostic poems because I was rather proud of them. So we read the Amy Lemons and Katie King Rooted in Reading Bats nonfiction book thing that was in the October Rooted in Reading that went with the Stella Luna unit. Because we didn't get to do it when we actually read Stella Luna. And then I used this Bats acrostic poem from Erica Borer's Bats unit for them to write things about bats. And I told them that we could use the A for their opinion because they kept wanting to say bats are cool, bats are awesome, bats are... I said, is that a fact or an opinion? It's a fact. I said, well, what if I think bats are gross? So you said bats are cool and I said bats are gross. Is either one of those a fact? And they're like, oh. I'm like, that's just what I think, isn't it? So we decided the A would be an opinion. So they did fact, opinion, fact, fact. So I thought they did a really nice job on them. I was pretty happy, and I told them they could color all the letters and they could color the word by their name. So they thought that was pretty cool. And they really got into it, got it done. Okay, the late buses are leaving, which means it's close to me leaving time. Caitlin and I took separate cars today because she had a 7 a.m. choir rehearsal and she has a solo tonight. Yay. I will try to film some of the concert if I can. I definitely will film it for her. And I'll see if I can put it in this video for you so you can see little snippets maybe. I'll ask her if it's okay, of course. Otherwise, you'll probably just see little excerpts of things, maybe, if I can even put any of it in. So it's going to be a busy night for me. I need to get a few things ready for my special thing in the afternoon tomorrow. It's also my snack day for PLC, so I'm going to try to make pumpkin bars and put together chili cheese dip for tomorrow's snack extravaganza. I already have the 2 liters of soda purchased and they're sitting in my pantry. I have the chips for the dip in my trunk and I have plates and napkins and cups. So I've got everything I need. I just need to put the pumpkin bars together. And I was thinking, since the pumpkin bars kind of make a big pan, it's like a 15 by 10 inch pan, I'll probably make the pumpkin bars and then make the frosting and not put them together because you have to refrigerate it once you put the frosting on because it's a cream cheese frosting, which is incredibly delicious, but highly spoilable. So I don't want to let that sit out overnight and all day. So I'll put that in my refrigerator here at school, which is right over here. And then I can just cover the pan of pumpkin bars and set it on my back counter somewhere. And I can make the dip here because I do have a crock pot. And I will give you the recipes for everything tomorrow when I show it to you. So it's very tasty. Sometimes we have the dip for supper because it's just really good. It's kind of like nachos, but a little twist on it. And super simple. Great party thing. Super easy to bring to a potluck at school. or to someone's house. Yeah. Okay. I need to take these home, I think, because I just don't want to deal with them anymore. Like, after a while, after looking at so many subtraction problems, you start to forget how to subtract. I mean, am I the only one that does that? Like, my eyes start to bug out, and I start going, wait, does 10 minus 5 equal 5? I think it does. And you don't want to count them wrong if they're right, but after a while you just start losing your marbles. You're like, oh my gosh, I've looked at too many numbers. Whoa. So I try to do a little bit, and then I take a break, and I do a little bit and I take a break, and then I hopefully will pick at it enough to get it done. So I will just take this home with me. And I'll be heading back this way around 6:15. So I'll just have a few hours at home before I have to leave again. So I think I'll probably make my pumpkin bars when I get home, because it's going to be kind of late when we get back from the concert. It'll probably be close to 10. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty, I think I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll catch back up with you next time.
I do
happy end of the day Friday. It was a whirlwind. I had not any time to get on camera because I was busy every second, as you could probably see. So yes, we did editing police today. So cool. I think the kids did a really great job too. I hope I can show you all the footage because it was amazing. Like, the lady that did the judge for me is one of our literacy teachers. She was amazing. She's like, what should I say? Did I pass sentence on you? I said, what about you pardon them? Like, you remand their sentence or something. She's like, yeah. Remand their sentence if they fix it. And then back to the holding cell with you if you didn't. So you saw there were 3 different holding cells, one for punctuation, one for spelling, one for capitalization. Because my students are having a really hard time editing. They're forgetting all of these mechanics. And that's why a lot of them did not pass their last writing assessment. And so I thought, we'll do a fun little practice so they'll remember it. And then we can start editing their personal narrative from last quarter and fixing it instead of just starting over. And then they'll pass it and we can move on. Yeah, so I think they had a blast. This morning, they were officers in training. And so they had 2 practice sheets that they did with a partner. And then we checked it on the board to make sure they knew what they were doing. We did 2 of those. Those were their training missions, training manuals or whatever. They passed their training, and then they got their hats. And I let them wear that to the assembly that we had today. Oh, yeah, we had an assembly, too. And all the crazy. And it's raining. We had no outside recess. It was inside, in my classroom. I'm like, we need out of here. So the recess teacher came and gave me a break for 10 minutes so I could go to the bathroom. That was nice. Anyway, so editing police is great. I have 2 products that I used for this, plus I made some things on my own. I'd be so happy to share them with you, like on a Google Drive or something. I'll put links below for you. One was called Punctuation Police. It was by one TpT author, and one was called Editing Police, and it was by Anna Brantley. And I've used things from her before. I don't remember who the other author was, but I'll be sure to link it below for you so you can check it out. Because, like I said, I used snippets from both. So what they did was they picked a little slip of paper that had something wrong with it on the sentence. One of those kind of errors. And there were little citations. I don't know if I showed you that. I'll definitely show you that. I had them recycle them because they used all of them. They loved it so much. Like, can we do more? I'm like, yes, switch back again. So yeah, I had one of my friends recycle everything in here. So they had little slips of paper, and I had them in the little purple spider baskets. I hadn't used those yet. They'd seen the orange ones, but not the purple ones. So I brought those out, and I just laid them around the room. I think I showed you that in a pan around the room. So that's what was in them, was these little offender sentences. So they had to go for sentencing. Yes, very corny. But yeah, so I totally played it up because I'm a punny kind of person. Yeah. So they worked with, there was one person that was an officer and one person was an offender, and they had to work together. And whatever the error was, they marked it on the citation. Then they had to go to that holding cell to work on it. Once they thought they had it figured out, they went to the judge for sentencing, whether they could be let out or whether they were jailed longer. So that was really, really fun. They did a great job. I have such a mess to clean up. I haven't plugged in my iPads. I haven't cleaned up the floor. I haven't changed the jobs. I haven't checked the pencil pouches. But whatever, we had fun. I kind of put this around my desk just so there'd be a little ambiance. Originally, I was going to make it like a jail cell, and I'm like, I don't think I really want them to feel enclosed. Plus, I figured it wouldn't hold up. So that was like the bailiff's desk. So I just walled it off. So that was good. What else did we do? That was a lot of what we did today was practicing editing. They also finished their spider books, so all of their spider books are on the wall in the hallway. So I'll try to show you that in a second. And then I'll show you my outfit too. I wanted them to get their spider things finished before we moved on to bats to do writing for that. And we're also going to work on turkeys, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I don't think I got to show you my little friend here. Whoop! So he wasn't here. He just fell out. This is our canine in training, Eraser. Our corrections officer. Isn't he cute? So cute. So he's our little canine in training. And so he was residing most of the day in here on the floor by the bailiff's desk right here. And then I let the kids hold him and carry him around a little bit. And then, of course, they're like, I didn't get to hold him long enough. You got to hold him longer. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, we're not going to fight over the dog. I think the dog needs a break. He needs a break. Let's put him back in his little pen. I said, he'll be here Monday too. Maybe we can hold him again then. Yes. I have snack day today. So I've got chili cheese dip in this crock pot here, bubbling away. It's 1 can of no bean chili and 1 block of cream cheese. And then you can double, triple, quadruple, whatever you want. I always do 2 of each. And this is what it looks like. It's so good. We have that at home sometimes for supper. It's great with tortilla chips. But I need to get myself together and get everything in the other room where we meet so we can have some snack. Let me show you my outfit first, and then I'll get busy doing stuff. And my daughter won't be coming today because she had the other car, since she didn't have to go to school till 9:30 today because her extra classes, they didn't have school that day. So she goes to, that doesn't make a lot of sense. She goes to another school district for 2 classes, special classes, in the mornings, and they didn't have school today, so she didn't have to go to her school till 9:30, so she got to sleep in a little bit, and then they get out early, and she didn't have to come over here and get me because I have a car too. So she's at home having fun with a friend. So I was going to show you my little uniform. I have a really nice police hat, and I found it in my closet earlier, like a month ago, and I can't find it now. I don't know what I did with it. So I just decided I would make one like kids, and it was fine. So here's the little shirt that I got from Amazon. It's a little big. It's a men's shirt. It's kind of long, and you'll see how long it is. I was going to tuck it in, had no time. I mean, I was literally putting it on as I was going to get them from lunch, because Fridays are done. So we're just wearing black pants and black shoes and black socks. And then this thing that comes in one of the resources that I told you about. So let me back up so you can see it. Then I'm going to zip out and get my things done. When I come across my other police gear, I did Punctuation Police like 3 years ago in 1st grade. So I had like a police t-shirt, and I had a hat, and I had handcuffs. I was going to get the handcuffs and put them in my pocket, but I couldn't find it. I scoured that closet as much as I could. I'm like, I can't waste any more time. I got things to do. So all day long I was just doing stuff. This is my graduation robe from my Columbia College days, getting my teaching degree. So I kept that, and the judge got to wear that, and I hope you'll get to see that. I will have to blur out the faces if they show, because I can't show kids or anybody else on camera, really. But okay, I'm going to get this off and get my snack over there, and I got to go to the bathroom and get some ice and get everything set up. So I'll try to catch back up with you when I come back to my room after the meeting. But if not, I hope you've had a fabulous week, and I'll see you next time. Hello. I did not get a chance to get back on the camera because I was just doing a lot of things so I could get out of there. It's a little after 6 o'clock, and I just got home. I stayed at school until like 5:30 because I knew Caitlin wasn't waiting on me. She was with a friend. My husband wasn't off work yet. So I thought, hey, this is a good day to stay and get some things done. So I cleaned up some of those piles that were driving me bananas. That makes me feel a little better. And I got all the little things done for the next week, you know, where you have to change your calendar and all that kind of stuff. I also changed the class jobs, and I sharpened all the pencils for the pencil challenge, and I tracked the kids who didn't have all their pencils and all that stuff. So that took a while because she usually does that. Caitlin usually does the pencils for me, and that saves me about 15 minutes. So I had that. Plus, I wanted to print off the new students that I was going to have for math interventions time, power hour next week. We'll be doing subtraction. And so I'm going to be planning for that this weekend. I have some ideas in my head. We're going to start with single digit subtraction, then work into double digit without regrouping. And then we'll be doing word problems, you know, math stories with the cube strategy like we did in the last group for the addition power hour groups. So I think it's going to be great. I have the same partner teacher that I had last time, and I really like her. We work very well together. Sometimes we combine our classes and do things together, and sometimes we do them separately. So that's kind of nice for a change. I'll try to find some kind of fun turkey Thanksgiving things that will encourage the students to be more engaged and enjoy what they're doing. And then I need to just finalize my plans for next week for regular things. We have our field trip. We have a literacy day where I don't even know what time I'm supposed to go to that. And it's like a 2-hour block of your day where you'll have a sub in your room and you have to make plans for whatever the time is. So I always try to leave something super easy that the kids already know how to do because you don't want to lay something new on a sub. That's just a nightmare. Okay, I have ordered pizza, but the pizza place said it would be an hour, so we'll see. They usually really grossly overestimate their time. So my husband usually takes that estimate that they give us and cuts it in half, because he would honestly rather wait 10 or 15 minutes at the pizza place than get there and have it be done and sitting there getting cold. I would too. So he's already home. I'm going to lug all my stuff into the house, change my clothes, feed all the herd of cats, and then maybe I could just sit down and relax for a while. That'd be nice. So I will talk to you next time. I hope you've had a great week, and I will see you again later.